This is Theodore Cottingham with the School of God, the message of that you are God if you will be it, creating you anew will you now with the power of creation of one, the creator of. If I give you the power to create, what will you do with it? Will you just love it, hoard it, want to sell it for joy to the highest bidder's words? Or will you create some for suffering no more? Or will you change what you do to your limited eyesight? Why do you choose to be limited, O God, to what you see in this world? Afraid of your power are you no more? A witness to you, or are you changing how you use words, or words use you? Will you no more be ingrained in the testimony of what you see, what you think, what other people have told you? Will you originate the Christ? Words of one, will you be one? Christing her. Christing the womb, who will bring forth the wombs of many I am. So I am Christ, the original, telling you, you are, if you will be it too, one consciousness with, that's equal with God, not, or will you become it, God, that you serve no more, but become with the creative powers, creating it? Do you create me, or do I create you? Or are you not creating each other to be fools again with your words, with what you see? You feel so ignorant. What's your excuse, oh God? There's a lion in the streets and a pauper's grave. I'm going to, not again. For I am riches in heaven. The richest of heaven am I with this message that you are God too, if you will be it. What are you doing with your power, your creative grace, your humility of? Do you have any? Do you want any? Will you develop it? Will you love it? Will you honor humility and grace too? Will you love the people you used to hate? Will you love the people of every color, tribe, and tongue, no matter what they witnessed to in the past as their reality, that they wanted to convert you to theirs? Will you no more be converting each other to a bunch of theories that you create their own reality of? Will you no more be so duped by you, by each other? Will you no more tear the wings off of angels? You angels, will you be redeeming some now? Will the saviors you be? Savior school in, Christ school in, God school in, God will you be? Creating powers, not anomalies of. I create my power. I created a school. I create the witness of you, not again over me. I lead out of where I've been. I lead out of where we've been, incarcerated in flesh, thinking it so to be here. We were incarcerated by. I'm no more a believing interest in you that want to tell you goodbye and go to an early grave? Or are you living forever within the strength of mankind? Not again a soulless of. Or are you solar flares no more having? Or flaring up in your tempers? Will you no more be short-tempered with anyone about anything? Will anger you no more possess that possesses you? Will you forgive each other? Will you forgive you first for ever having separated from me, the Christ of truth? The truth of lords not again over us, but the truth of God is no longer diluted by you or alluded to? Or are you changing your allusions or illusions? Will you no more be gods so duped by what you see? Will you no more have eyes that take your vision from you, or words that give you a reality other than yours, who knew no sin? Or will you conquer it from the grave? Not again, or did you go? Or will you now, before you die? Not again, or will you ask the right questions? Will you be believing fools no more for, to teach you from ancients' words? Will ancientization no more create your reality? Will words of the fools no more give you your limitations? And what formulas to formulate make of their worlds, their words, so you conform to theirs and you witness to their ceremony, not, but their contributions to mankind? Or were they gods so ignorant of their power they just wanted to make a living in your words, their words? Or words are you no more controlled by? Words are no more using you if you're me. I deliver Christ unto the church not again. I never did. They took it over, raped it, used it for their privilege, set up their own authority. But I am mine, and my authority is humble, not humbled before you to be raped by it anymore, in your brain that serves an offering to death. I'm no more the rattled by you, your savors of. I'm changing it all. And God will know truth now. God, the Bible of not again. But the Bible of truth is witnessing to you not. Or am I my truth? In database 1, 2,400 messages that I received, or garbled not again in the transmission of you. I am my purity of me and perfect. I brought forth my message, this message of Christ, that you're it. Grown up to be God, if you will grow it now. God will be a purpose not mankind of, but to replete the earth with love. And now my seminars come forth. And I will seminar you to Egypt, not but Israel, in the skies of you. Or are you changing what your promised land is and what you promised about are? Will you see that you are faith no more driven by, but love led, if you will be me? Will love lead you? Will I out of the grave of you, the flesh of, engraven images of? I'm no more your flesh laden by, and I will not wear it. Your words with your consciousness goes bye-bye and will not confuse me's. For I raise a land of paradise, not, or do I? Will you? Ask the right questions. Will you graven images no more torment yourselves with? Will leaders you be? Women will you torment you no more? The understanding of, will you no more be under men? Will you change it all? Oh my God, not to be other, or God will you be? A famous race, not flushing it down the toilet again? Or will you change your water closet or all of your terms? Will you change what you do with mankind's dreams? Or will you be God, dreaming them no more to be? Mankind stuck here, stuck in. Will you eat the testimony of one? Will you let the words of the creative you come through you to create you again, O God, with mighty tongues that don't lash out at each other, that ruin the angel's appearance no more? Or are you all, but naked not? Or are you see-through? Because of my words are you amorphous truth? that you are that you are breathing into place because you love God, not you have become it. Will you please see that thou art the truth without your King James English? You are truth in two shoes, and vast resources you have at your disposal this day, or will you no more dispose of them? Will you no more carry your powers to a grave? Engraven images of, will you no more engrave each other with your words of limitations? Will boundaried you no more be? Will you take your hands off of you and an early grave never go to again? Will you be graveless? Will cemeteries rise up now, not? Or will you all come from the grave of flesh, no more to admire it or conquer each other with it? What will you do with your creative powers this day, O God? Will you love each other? Will you heal the hospitals not, or will you empty them? Or will you empty churches too, because you're teaching all that they are Christ? Will Christian you no more be the conservatorship of, or will you no more be taught by truth that isn't? Will the God you serve in anger rise up against you? I guess so. Not, or will you no more serve that which has anger over you to control you? Will you no more be belligerent to each other, or want in their purses, pocketbooks, wallets of grace? When all the time you could have been flying about the cosmos? Will flights you take with me? Will school you have joy in now? Because your words provide it, and your words are me. An army of consciousness no more takes us down. We are no more fooled by religion, and the limitations of you will not conquer me, and the limitations of you will not conquer us, who see a grave not again, nor engraven images are we cast by the forge of you. We are not delimited by you with your code. We are no more decoded by you and raped in the mortgage payments of, or are you on time no more for folly? In Samara, the appointment of, or are you changing your stories, or how you teach, or what you teach with? Will you teach you through your own voice to hear God's word, God of, you being it, not afraid of your own voice like I am, speaking this way, this day, to speak into existence the God that languishes no more in religion or the language of you, nor your commitment to ceremony. I'm no more the terror of you permitting to be here, for I am king of my ways, and I king the girls and the women the leader shall be, leading out of the grave of the graven images of you. So you will take your clothes off, not for another, or will you take your flesh off too? Or will you not have the amorphous bearing of sea? Or will you change what you see in my words? Being spoken, am I a new race too, to create it? Who creates you? To create land over you, not again. Will you come out of the slavery of you to you? You're thinking with, you're thinking of. Will thought no more perish you? Will thoughts no more send you to a grave or give you a disease? Will you create, O God, the living one this time, that lives with God to be it, the voice of? Will you live in heaven's abode of one? Will you be one with God and human too? Will you be God, not solaced by solutions to terror? Or will you stop the wars that abates mankind's breath? Or have you defeated death? In your thinking, will you rise up from the grave not, or will you defeat it right now this day? In you, the hope of glory no more to come, but rising now shall be me from all corners of the earth. Or flat earth are you no more the societies of? Or changing your round dreams? Or are you around the corner from me? Or what meaneth these things that I talk about each day? To create you? To create you? Will you now create you? In love, not suffering again the illusions of mankind's mind. I treat my mind to hollowness, not duped by you. I treat my mind to grace, love, and peace, and I speak the words of wisdom. I am God, one in two shoes. My name's terror no more, led by, bred by you. I'm no more in your bread lines. I'm no more in your rapage, pillaging circles that want a God to come heal you. I am God developing God by God's words that are released in the earth through mine, which make a placationville no more your earth of, or will you no more be complacent about God's earth, or will God's you no more relinquish your lands of promise or promised land? Will you no more obey other about? I create the lands of promise in the heals one that heal each other. I am healing me, you see. I heal me by these words. I heal the lovers who will crossed no more be up of. I am down not. I've ascended from me. I know what consciousness is, creating, producing a new me, and now I go do it. I have seminars at the table of one. I'm in Eureka Springs for now. I look up, many a girl not, but many people will not perish again who know me, who become me. And I wear a skirt sometimes. Or do I wear what I want? Or do I look like I should no more for you? I develop me's in comfort, me's in grace, will grace the lands I am, and I am perfect. Me's understand humility and powers of one, not to be duped by you. I change it all, and my government's one. And many will be one. And one will be thousands to confusion no more your religions with. I bust up religions not. I bust up the earth not. Or do I change a lot of things now? Because I am here with the consciousness at one at the table of grace, joy, and peace. Will you lift up your sword, not again against another? Will you lift up your pen and write me at Box 34 in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA? Will you write me? Will you word to confusion no more be cast by? Will you confuse you no more? Will you take up your sword not? Will you pick up your pen? Will your tongue no more be against you, ruling by what you see? Will love you love and enforce no terror upon you? Will worried you not be about a thing? Will you live low, O God? Love will you cast in the fire? No more of public opinion? Or are you changing yours about you? And the public too? I go everywhere I want to, and I wear what I want to. And I want to love you, not. I am you who love is. And love shall write these words, and love shall look up in database one, and no confusion, not again. But I teach by linkages linking me. I teach by connecting your neurons, not to me, not by light, not again, or is it only by light that I live, speak, and terror drive out of this land? I have asked you to walk in your powers this day. I ask you to create me, O God, anew, with the new covenant you, that you create you. Apart from me, apart from you no more, but all of us one, who love each other, who love is, creating a new race, the new covenant me, the new covenant me's do, create God again, and the cyclical you shall no more short circuit me. I am the consciousness of one, not in the slavery of you anymore to your flesh, dreams, ideas, or ideals. I no more seek to please you or placate. I am the honor of one who honors me, becomes me, and loves you to not be separate with your veil anymore. So take the veil off of your eyes and your speech and your diction and grammar too. Live the love with the flow of me and see Christ in you, the hope of glory, realized, understood, the revelation of one you being it. So heal Christ and be no more an affront to it. Or let no one confront you otherwise not, or will no one have power over you again by their words, their actions, their speech, their behavior, their anger. Hate, love no more, please. Love, love, and be it. I've asked you to be the powers of the powerful me, knowledgeable of, and restrained not for sorrow, for we abolish sorrow from this land. And we heal the heads of Christ, who will witness all ones are, who will be one consciousness crowned with light, love, and peace. And my love is vast and limitless, and I love you all from every nation, tribe, and tongue to be the one I am, the ones I am, that heal a land. It's the promised you. You see, you were in that basket. Or are you not floating down again, in another's words, to be raised by Pharaoh's daughter? Or are you sons, no more serving an angry God that demands your commandments be lifted up, not but his? I change it all, and I am women on high, gracing love to be it, not needing your seed to populate the earth. I am Love in Two Shoes Cottingham. My words go far and wide and create a new one. With love, I am this day. Death defeating. Death I have no more in me. I have love. And love perfect. Cast out all fear of you. I live my word. My words are me. An army of truth comforts me not to be complacent about, but in action, I am this day, with Jesus the pattern, being you who will be it too. Live love, oh God. Grow up. Grow up your kingship. Grow up your kings all around you, and the kings will be girls. And the girls said yes, and they defeat themselves no more in the rocker arms of boys. I change the races of appeal not, but I race to your appeal no more. Time's up. And I appeal no more to your lower nature. I appeal to God to be it. I appeal to you to be God in your flesh, not detaining it again, nor constraining it to be sorrow conforming to sorrow's words. I am no more ingrained in you by you, using my powers to be you. Claiming your free will is what you see scientific effect by. I change it all, and flight I take now, school I am in. I have been for 20 years or more, or many lifetimes have you been. What are you creating now? Oh God, will you serve the church no more, religion of, or any other religion, or poorhouse? I'm not the paupers of you, leading to an early grave. I have defeated death, and I am the opinion of you, no more cast by. I am mine, and I am Christ, by love Christed, and Christian not again will be the solace of us, or any religion's name. Religion in us is perishing us no more. We defeat the grave, and your opinion will no more shape us. We live love, law no more. We conform to love's standard of one, grace and peace. At the tables of one, we survive, not we thrive. And we flourish each other in love, to love each other in joy. And we're not the competition of the competitive spirit of you, nor the longing for another world. We open ours out to us now, and each other, who will love us to be all one consciousness, one, God's. We serve no more other. We love, we heal, and we eat the words that are us, for our energies one. The rainbows of the compromisers no more. We are complete in us, each one, as we are, completing God again to be us as our word is, fashioning us each day. We are the Christ judging to be it, in each one who will behold the army of truth, the vast resources of me come to bear, not needing a thing from you. I change it all, and my name is Theodore Cottingham in the earth, who loves you all. Equally be me, in love with love, cast anew, forge not again, to cast into place. I am equal with me to be me, for I saw that I was, and I took my crown off not again. I completed it me, and ask you to also, in the schools of one, the school of God. I love you. Share these words, eat them, listen to them, write them. Pick up your pen and write me at Box 34 in Eureka Springs. Or will you? Be no more the slovenly you. Know your power, grace, and beauty. Peace. Be still, not again, but in action. Over the waves I am, and I skirt your justice series not, but I am mine, in the loves of one that need not the harmonies of you to blast me anywhere again. I am me, black and white not. I am all colors of the rainbow, with the perfect perfection I am of one me. Good day. See that you have it all, the powers of. Develop yours in humility to be the one I am. Thank you. Good day. Bow before no subservient power. Be the lifted up I am. Love lives here. In me, you be the crown of life, light, and peace. Please, good day. The School of God in Eureka Springs, Box 34. Love, peace, and harmony be yours who love us. Love each other. Love, first and foremost. Be it. In your crown, light one this day. In remorse, no more. Good day.